Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Brian. I'm an English antique dealer living in Normandy in France, and I'm just going to show you a few of the things that we've picked up on our travels this week. And we're starting today with this beautiful old country bowl. Really lovely old piece. Now this, I've done a little bit of research, and what I found is it's probably from Alsatian. It's an Alsatian bowl. And that doesn't mean it was thrown on a potting wheel by a German shepherd, Tracy. It's from the Alsace in the east of France, I believe, because they have this patterning with the three flowers and these blue and green rims round the edge. So I think it is from that period, that area.
That would be on the German border, wouldn't it?
On the German border, yeah. I believe the Alsace has been in German and French hands over the years, hasn't it?
Yeah, but it is French.
One to the other quite a few times, I believe. It's certainly French at the moment. Yeah, beautiful bowl. It's got on the back here. This is going to be Victorian, probably late Victorian. You see those letters there? Are you getting that? Mm-hmm. You can see how old the lettering is there. That helps with the dating. It's just a beautiful old country bowl. It does have a little bit of wear on the inside here. You can see a bit of wear to the paint, but that's
where the enamel's missing, isn't it?
Probably 130, 150 years of use, isn't it?
Slips missing, yeah.
But what a lovely bowl as a sort of fruit bowl. Lovely centrepiece,
yeah, it's nice,
isn't it?
It's a kitchen bowl, isn't it?
Yeah, so there we are. Beautiful Alsace bowl. Quite heavy. Lovely old piece. Okay, so next we have this little French vintage copper chocolate pot. As you can see, quite a smart little thing. It's got a wooden handle on the side and little pouring spout here. Little hinged lid. This is from Villedieu-les-Poêles, a town not too far from here. It's got the stamp there, but that's too small to catch on the camera. But a little Villedieu piece, and it probably dates to mid-century, mid-20th onwards, 60s, 70s, I think. Come on, Tracy, what do you know about chocolate making?
Silence.
Crickets.
Well, in our house, you usually make it.
I always make it, but I don't make it in one of these, do I?
No.
I mean, this is designed to go onto the stove. You see, it's got a nice big base here, and it's copper, so it's very conductive. That's why people use copper, because it's such a good conductor of heat.
You'd have to heat it on a very low temperature, wouldn't you? Otherwise the milk will boil and it will ruin. So
put your ingredients in there, do it on the stove, and there you go, ready to go with your hot chocolate. And it's been, well, people have loved hot chocolate for years, haven't they, I think?
Yeah, but they first started drinking it, I think, in Europe in about the
1600s,
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very expensive for the elite, like my family. Not for the riffraff like you all lot.
Yeah. Dream on, love.
You stick to your ale and your beers. Anyway, yeah, beautiful little copper pot from Villedieu. High quality, really good little piece. And very usable. Use your antiques. It's usable. It wants a good clean. We've only just got this piece, so we need to give it a clean up. But it's ready to go.
I think we should do a video on making hot chocolate the old way.
Yeah.
That would be interesting, wouldn't
I
it?
love hot chocolate. I prefer chocolates.
Yeah, but don't forget they used to make hot chocolate into water, not milk, originally.
With water, yeah.
With water, not milk. And apparently you could even make it with wine. I'd be quite up for trying that. With red wine.
That sounds a bit...
And they used... They mixed it with chili, didn't they? As in the film Chocolat.
Which we watched the other night, which is
we did,
great film. Johnny Depp. It's a really good film, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. And actually hot chocolate with chili is nice. Actually, it is.
I prefer chocolates to hot chocolate. I do like hot chocolate. I love me chocolate. I could have been a chocolatier.
But no, you wouldn't. You'd have eaten it all, love.
True.
But also they used to make it with vanilla, which I like vanilla in things.
Not sure
so
about...
I think we should try and make
a video. Yeah.
We should try it and see how it tastes differently. You could try it with...
It sounds ghastly with wine. And that sounds like a disaster to me.
Oh yeah, but what about when they started saying about putting chocolate in chili then? You know, when people made chili and you add a piece of chocolate, we do that. When we make chili, we add dark chocolate if we've got it.
Yeah.
So it would just
As
be
in a chili meal.
Chili con carne, yeah.
Chili con carne, yeah.
So I can't imagine, and we always put red wine in chili, so I can't imagine that's going to be a lot different somehow.
Maybe.
I think it'll be good. We should try it. Well, we could try the three. We could do water, milk, and wine, and see which
All at the
is.
same time.
No.
Groovy. Right, there we go. Lovely little copper chocolate pot. Okay, next.
If anyone has made it with wine, please let us know what it tastes like, because I'm really curious now.
Ghastly.
I don't
my
think
guess.
so. I don't think so.
Okay, next we have a beautiful little jardiniere. These all came from a vide grenier place called Remilly-sur-Lauzon. We've got a little bit of film at the end of that sale. It was a good day, wasn't it? Did quite well there. And this came from there. It was hidden away. But look at that, lovely little jardiniere. It's got a little tin liner. And look at the decoration. That's sort of classical. Sort of urns, isn't it? Sort of classical 18th century, I suppose, decoration on there. This probably dates to the early 20th century, I would think. 3 feet, so it stands quite solidly. But look at that for putting your pansies in. It's all right, isn't
I
it?
think it's 19th century,
It could be.
late 19th.
Yeah, it could be. The liner, I'm not going to take the
I
liner
keep
out.
cutting your head off.
Well, it does come out. It does come out, but I'm not going to rag it about because it's very tight in there. But yeah, perfect for your little plants indoors,
That's
isn't it?
nice. Got my eye on this piece.
No,
Yeah, but it's so nice.
I know, but that's going. It's going online probably tomorrow, I think. Now, same sale. I made a bit of a mistake. I do make mistakes.
Quite often, actually.
Yeah, well, for some reason I bought this old bell. Actually, I bought this off the same guy with the chocolate pot at the same time. But I bought this bell and I didn't bother to clang it.
And also, you didn't bother to ask me, did you?
Well, you'd long gone,
I'm
hadn't you?
o- I'm
You're off
often-
to the plant stores.
I'm often the one who finds the faults, especially. I often find it in pieces that I want to buy as well, and it's quite disappointing if you sort of don't get it. Often I do still buy it, but then we end up keeping it. But
But you'd moved on, dear. You'd moved on to the plant stores.
yes,
You
well,
left me. Anyway, I bought this and I didn't clang it. I was just going to put it on the video today and sounds a bit. Now here's one we've got on the site already, and here's the difference. And the reason is Tracy found it not very long ago that there's a crack in the
there's a
bell.
crack in the bell.
It's actually very fine. Can you see that? Come in and see.
Unfortunately, it is all the way through, though, that crack. It does go all the way.
Real shame as well because it's a lovely old piece. Look at that round there.
It's nice to
The
spiral,
spring.
isn't
It's a beautiful bell, but I didn't clang it. I can't sell it now, so might have to be putting the Harry
it? Put it
Potter
with
in.
my bell collection. I've got about 3 or 4 hanging over the stairs, haven't I?
Oh yes, yeah,
In fact, I think we have got a shop bell hanging over there.
yeah. There we go. So make mistakes. It's a regular occurrence, not too regular, I hope, but it does happen. Always check your clangers. Right, next. Now, Tracy, who is this?
Napoleon.
Well done. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Doesn't look much like him, though. I thought he was wider in the face.
This was his thin stage. Oh, it's obviously him. But yeah, plaster bust. Found this at the same sale. I'm probably going to keep this piece actually. It's a bit heavy to send, isn't it? And I rather like it. I know it's the old enemy. Maybe I shouldn't have it as an Englishman in the house, but well, we are in France, aren't we?
True.
And I mean, the people are mad for Napoleon. I think I've read a little bit about him, and his not his policies, his strategies are still used in. You know, he's a bit of a dude, I think, for a
Strategist, yeah.
strategist and everything. Yeah, interesting character. He died of stomach cancer, apparently, 51.
I don't really know much about him. Well, only know.
I've never read much about him. I just looked up. I think he was 1769 to 1821. He was 51, I think, when he died. Stomach cancer.
I wonder what sort of guy he was, though. Was he? quite brutal. Or
There are different opinions, I think. Well, I
Usually
think
the case,
you have to
isn't
be. Probably was a bit brutal, wasn't he? And yeah, so there we are, Napoleon.
how well was he liked in France, I wonder?
I don't know, because he came back, didn't he? He was
Yeah.
exiled, and then he came back and had another go, and that's just before Waterloo. But yeah, I don't know too much about Napoleon, but I know he's very well thought of and collected. Collect pieces, you know, people collect pieces. Those are the 6 Napoleons in Sherlock Holmes, isn't there? Plaster
Oh,
Napoleons,
yeah,
6
yeah.
Napoleons with a black pearl in one of them. Yeah, anyway, we digress.
Yeah.
There he is. I really like that. It's quite striking, isn't it? Quite a nice size. So I'll have to find
Yeah, that's
somewhere
quite a nice size.
somewhere in the house for him. So I don't think we'll be selling him. Maybe, but I think we'll probably keep him. Mr. Napoleon.
A pilfered piece.
A pilfered piece, yes.
We haven't pilfered many pieces recently.
No, I've just been leaving that to you.
I haven't pilfered much either.
You're always pilfering. Right, and lastly today, we have this, which is definitely your era. Your, not era,
Not
your,
my era. Careful.
not your era, but your area of expertise, shall we
Well, I
say.
wouldn't call it expertise, but
There we go.
it's a passion of mine.
This is a 1950s, we believe, dress.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really show
Party
the whole thing
dress.
there. It's party dress.
Yeah.
And what's
Well, it wasn't an everyday dress.
wasn't it?
No,
Well, what do we know about it then?
not a lot really.
What is this?
I'm just looking at it now.
What's the
Do
material?
you know, I haven't even had a really good look at it since we brought it back.
It's quite a thin person, I would say.
And people were in those days.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
People were a lot. Haven't even had a tape measure on it yet, actually, to get a size for it.
Yeah. Pretty much a vintage piece, isn't it?
Well,
So,
yeah, it is true to
Vintage
the period.
collectors.
I'm surprised that it's survived.
It's in quite good
such
condition,
good
really.
Condition, actually, to be honest.
What is this sort of stuff here then? I mean, I
Well,
don't
it's got a
know
black
anything
lace
about
netting, hasn't it, over
this
it?
lace.
What is interesting on it that I found when I looked at it in the shop was this on the bottom.
What is it?
It's to stiffen the hem
Right.
so that so that you
Flares
get that
out.
nice shape. Yeah,
Yeah.
because skirts in the 50s flared out from the waist,
I
didn't
did,
they?
yeah.
And they had that nice style. A lot of the dresses you see in the old Dior pictures, all flare out from the waist. That lovely shape.
It's probably 70 years old, I suppose. So not
Yeah.
doing too bad, is it?
It's going to be around about that mark, isn't it?
Yeah. So that
Very
will
nice,
we
though.
will put that on the site, won't we? We'll sell that.
Yeah, I'll just have to have a look at it first. And
Yeah. So there we
see what
are.
I'm going to do with it. But it's quite a nice combination of black and cream,
Yeah.
which I think works well together.
1950s dress. There we go.
And
Something
it's
a
got little fastenings up the side, little.
little bit different.
Yeah, it's done with hooks and eyes, the
Yeah.
fastenings at the side, which is quite nice.
God, it took a bit of work getting that on and off.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
it was
No zips here.
no, not in that dress.
So there we go.
Very
That's
nice.
our last piece of the day. What's been happening this week? We went to the beach for a little picnic, didn't we? And we saw some people there. It was a really, really windy day, and there were people surfing with parachutes.
No, not parachutes. They're like it's like a kite,
It's like a parachute, though, isn't
and
it?
they can flip out of the water and
It's like on a
jump.
surfboard with a parachute.
yeah, it's not a parachute.
But I don't know what it's called. Is it kite surfing or no?
Maybe.
Might be kite surfing. I'm not sure. It's really good though, wasn't it?
It was really good, and the weather. It was so.
It was so windy. When
I
it was
couldn't
like,
believe they were doing it in that weather.
and it's June. It was like November weather, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
But that we'll put a bit of film of that at the end of this video. That was
They
really
were
quite
very
good.
good, weren't they? The
Yeah.
guys doing it.
And I had a chat with him. Nice guy. And then what else? We went to Tracy's favourite restaurant for a
Moon
belated
Sands.
birthday evening, and that was
Yeah.
good.
First time we've been in the evening.
There was a live band there. That was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, live band were playing. It was like an open mic night on a
Open
Thursday
mic, but
evening.
yeah. I asked him
Really
if they
good.
had what the name of their band was because I thought I'd look them up on YouTube, and he said we're not called anything. We're just we just meet there and have a go, but they were good.
Yeah, you would have thought they'd been playing for years.
That's in the video at the end, so have a look at that. They were good. Look out for the flutist. She was good, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was good as well.
Yeah, so that is it, I think, for this week's video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked our video. And we will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
J'ai dû remettre mon cadre. Oui, j'ai vu ça. Can you